The clear path to $1 million view. Elena was 26, living in a cramped apartment in South Florida, where the humidity makes everything feel like it's covered in a layer of salt and glue. She was working 2 retail jobs, just to keep the lights on, when she noticed something about the massive, beachfront mansions she passed on her way to work. Those houses had hundreds of windows, and almost every single one of them was covered in a dull, gray haze from the ocean spray. She didn't wait for a lucky break or a windfall. She took her last $75 and bought a professional-grade squeegee, a telescoping pole, and a gallon of concentrated soap. She didn't have a truck, so she strapped her ladder to the roof of her old, beat-up sedan and started knocking on doors in the wealthiest zip codes she could find. Most people looked at her and saw a girl with a bucket, but Elena saw a bottleneck. She realized that the big cleaning companies were too expensive for simple residential work, and the cheap guys were sloppy. She decided to be the middle ground. She didn't just wash the glass, she scrubbed the tracks, polished the frames, and wiped down the screens until they looked invisible. She worked through the brutal, 90-degree afternoons, when her shirt was soaked through with sweat, and her shoulders felt like they were on fire. She treated every single pane of glass like it was a piece of fine jewelry. Pretty soon, she wasn't knocking on doors anymore. The window lady had a waiting list that was 3 months long. She didn't go out and buy a designer bag with her first big paycheck. She bought a second van and hired 2 people she knew from her old retail job. She taught them that in America, you don't just get paid for the work, you get paid for the peace of mind. She gave her customers a streak-free guarantee that she backed up with her life. 12 years later, Elena doesn't carry a bucket anymore. She owns a commercial glass maintenance firm with a fleet of 22 trucks and a contract to clean the glass on half the skyscrapers in Miami. She's a millionaire many times over. She still keeps that original, worn-out squeegee in a shadow box in her office. It's a reminder that a fortune isn't something you find, it's something you reveal. You just have to be willing to clear away the grime and look at the world with a little more clarity than everyone else. Would you like the next story to explore a different region of the US, or perhaps a business based on a unique American hobby?